Hello everyone, my name is Alex from Ernest Alex Reads, and this is my review of Tell Me How You Really Feel by Amina May Safi. So I read this book in the first week of July. It is actually in my Nudes Magical Readathon Week 1 vlog if you want to see like a as it's happening reaction to how much I love this book. So that video is linked down below if you are interested in seeing my reaction as I'm reading this book. Tell Me How You Really Feel follows two girls, Sana, who is the straight A student and a cheerleader, and Rachel, who is a wannabe film director. And on Rachel's first day a couple of years ago at a new high school, Sana asks Rachel out, and Rachel thinks that that is a joke because she's seen a lot of TV and she knows that the pretty, beautiful cheerleader never really asks out the artsy film director character and for real. So she thinks it's a joke and she gets really upset, and that kind of colors their whole relationship. They do not like each other. And then they are forced together to work on Rachel's final film project, and this book kind of goes from there. They have to learn how to work together and, you know, potentially fall in love. This review is going to be a bit gushy because I absolutely love this book so much. I give it 5 stars. I am so happy that I picked it up. I am a fan of the hate to love trope, and just having a female hate to love romance in my life has been so nice for me. So this is going to be a bit gushy and a bit fangirly. This book is marketed as a queer hate to love story. It is also incredibly diverse. Sana is of Persian Indian descent and Rachel is Mexican Jewish. Or these two main characters, Sana and Rachel, are loosely based on Rory Gilmore and Paris Geller from the Gilmore Girls. You can kind of see where Amina May Safi kind of takes character traits or relationship dynamics from the Gilmore Girls if you are familiar with it. But it's not very noticeable if you didn't watch the Gilmore Girls or if you weren't looking for that kind of connection. There was only one scene for me where I was like, oh, I could totally see this happening in the actual Gilmore Girls, just based on kind of the character dynamic. Also, Sana's mother had her very young and is a single mom, so you kind of get that Lorelai and Rory relationship between those two characters, but these characters stand on their own. They are very complex, and it's not like a Gilmore Girls fan fiction. One of the things that I really enjoyed about Tell Me How You Really Feel is that both Sana and Rachel are very comfortable and know before the book starts that they like girls and have romantic feelings for girls, and they're comfortable with that fact. There's no kind of discovering sexuality. They both know, and there is no super dramatic harassment or bullying because they like women. One character kind of experiences like, I guess people just don't acknowledge that she likes girls even though she's quite open with it, but other than that everybody is just like, yep, these two characters like women. So I thought that was a huge plus point for me. Like I mentioned before, I am a huge fan of the hate to love trope. Although when I read hate to love in contemporary, I'm always a bit nervous about it because I think sometimes the hate to love trope is like the main character hates this one person because they are like an asshole and abusive, and then at the end of the book they get together, but the guy is, or the love interest is still an asshole and mean. This was not the case. It was like strong dislike because of a bad situation, a bad first impression, to genuine feelings and love. That is the type of contemporary hate to love that I enjoy, and that is present. So it's not like really hate, it's like strong dislike. But I thought it was great. This book also has a couple of more themes that I really enjoy in a contemporary book, which is trying to figure out what you're doing after high school, if you're doing stuff because you actually want to do it, or if you have so many familial or expectations of yourself to do something that you always thought you wanted and maybe you don't want to anymore, or there's more complicated feelings towards it. Both Sana and Rachel are very strong and ambitious characters. They do go for what they want, and they're not afraid to make decisions that get some kickback from their families and friends. There are discussions of feminism and culture and acceptance that's really great. Also trying to figure out, you know, leadership styles and just generally having a goal and going for it. All of those I really enjoy in a book as well, and they were present. This book is also fairly short, but the romance is slow burn, I would say, or like a mildly slow burn. Like a medium burn. It's a medium burn romance. And I really enjoy slow burn romances more than meet cutes, so this was like a sweet spot as well. So basically this book has a lot of stuff that I really loved, and I also really loved the writing style, and so it was like the perfect book for me. And I really like it, if you can't tell. I think that's all I kind of want to say without spoiling everything. I just, you know, really loved it. By the end of this book I was screaming because I was so into the book and I just wanted everybody to be happy, and when they were talking to each other at the end, it was just so wonderful, and I love this so much. I highly recommend this new release. 5 stars. Probably one of my favorite books of the year. I love it. Thank you so much for watching this review. I hope you're having a wonderful day and you're reading a great book, and I will see you in my next video.